Hey there, Capricorn. It's me here, Krystal Clear, and I'm happy to deliver Spirit's message for you as you navigate the month of September 2024. We'll start by pulling 2 cards for the overall energy for the month, 4 tarot cards as you go about the month, the things that you'll maybe encounter and work through, as well as Spirit's guidance to work through them. So, to start, let's pull one. Here's one card coming in to start the month. The energy as you come into the month says, I honor how I want to feel. And then as we leave the month, oneness is my true nature. It's really interesting because it's like I honor how I want to feel, but then as you leave the month, so you come into it with this awareness of like, I have my priorities, I have how I do things, I have what's important to me. And Capricorn, I do believe you have a good list of that. That is something that you do well, is to like put your priorities in check and to honor how you feel. But as you leave the month, the understanding of like oneness, that there's actually, even if people have different ways of doing things, or they have different ways of feeling, or different ways of working through a problem that may not make as much sense to you, there's still like that oneness where we're all trying to find resolution in our life and work through problems and gain tools, hopefully, to work and evolve. And this month for you, Capricorn, it feels like there's a sense of unity and community. So there's that sense of pride that you have, that you do so well, but I feel like you're really starting to like attract in other people that feel like good community to you. And by the end of September, it feels like you're really part of something special, but oneness, and you feel happy. You feel happy to not have to, just be the one to hold it down all the time, or go to work and make your goals and achieve your dreams and build your empire and have a little bit of fun, have a little bit of community, surround yourself with people who want to do the same things or like the same hobbies, and find your happiness there. So that's what feels like this journey of September. Let's pull 4 cards as you navigate the month. So there it is, like your hobbies, your happiness. I honor how I feel. Your feelings are on display. They're validated. They're recognized this month here in September. Page of Pentacles. That's all the things that you have been learning, and that's all that we all want to do, is learn and grow, but realizing how as you honor like your true self and you step out of your comfort zone to do things you haven't done before, to connect with people you haven't connected with before, to communicate in a way that you haven't communicated before, like as you reevaluate your tools and expand on them, you have closer connections. Got a King of Pentacles. Well, if this isn't the happiest little Capricorn reading with all these pentacles, well, finally, yes, the Chariot. What will you do with this oneness? What will you do with this community? How will you allow this awareness that comes in, this connectivity to others? How will it inspire you to maybe feel more joy, or feel that recognition, to feel that happiness, to realize that you can work hard but also have a really healthy appetite for fun? The King of Pentacles is wise, and yes, they are someone who works hard. They have a lot of value because of the lessons that they've learned by working so hard and moving through these different cycles. But that's not all that life is about. And I feel like you're really feeling that, learning that, experiencing that. In September, there's a strong focus on community and family. But let's look deeper into each. So we've got 6 of Wands. This is all about celebrations, Capricorn. So there's this community you're a part of. I feel like even right at the beginning of the month, there's some really good experiences, celebrations, and like holiday community socializing happening, and you're right in the middle of it all, and it feels really good. And so this Page of Pentacles is like, well, honestly, okay, for some of you, it feels like this is also going to create like an artistic spark wherever it is that you work. So whatever your job is, you're used to doing it a certain way. As you have a little bit more fun personally, Spirit is indicating that this really lights a fire for you professionally as well, for some of you. And then that's where King of Pentacles comes in. It's like this flow of creativity from this flow of fun puts you in a place of alchemy, because alchemy isn't all just about work, work, work. And there's a process of letting go and letting things come together, kind of like when you're cooking. You don't just, sit and stir the pan until it's finished cooking. You have to allow it to sit so that the heat can properly, jump through the pan and the food, and it can heat up at a good temperature and all of that. So the duality of this manifesting that you're doing, the polarity is, yes, your hard work and also a little bit of fun. And I really feel that that's what you're having here in September, Capricorn. I hope you have a whole lot of fun. And then finally, we have the Chariot. So what do you do with this? Can you integrate this into, can you take the fun and integrate it into your personal, creative flow with your entrepreneurship or at your place of employment? Can you find a new passion with your work that allows you to have a little bit more fun again, or to remember why you did it, to get that spark back? Can you apply this tool, right? So if I have fun in this area, it expands this area and other areas of being more fun. So maybe within your family, or within your relationships, your partnerships, your marriage, that if you can focus on, yes, we work hard to maintain our everyday life or whatever relationships you have and with your family, we work hard to maintain this, but let's have a little bit of fun. This is your permission to have some fun in September, Capricorn. I mean, we'll see Spirit's advice, but I feel like that's top notch. We'll see how many fun cards can come out. So we've got the Journey. Oops. We've got Create Stillness. I see. Okay. Spirit's this is the advice. Begin anew, for sure. This is Spirit's advice, so we know that we need to have fun. But how? How do we have fun? So this is Spirit's advice, is how. So number one, the journey. Realize that the truth of the journey is that there will be periods, chapters, seasons of struggle and hardship. And there will be periods, chapters, and seasons of expansion and blessings and abundance. And both parts of that is the truth of the journey. And both parts have to be present in order for the journey to be real. It's not just all sunshines and rainbows. It's also not all struggle. So to recognize there's highs and lows of the journey, create stillness. In order to allow yourself to have fun, you got to be able to tell your mind, I can stop working, or I can stop prioritizing, or I can let go a little bit. I can stop trying to understand, fix, argue, sort through. Whoops. That you can go through that, okay? That you can access the fun by creating stillness of your mind in the places where maybe your mind tells yourself you can't have fun, that you can have fun, that you can let loose, that you can enjoy this part. And so to work on the stillness of your mind that says that you can't, or that you're not allowed. And you might fumble through it, right? Maybe it's not easy to have this kind of fun where you can just put your mind at ease and put your responsibilities away for a minute and just really connect and be present. And maybe you're good at working at presence. Maybe you have a good schedule on how to be present and tools, but to just naturally be able to shut your brain off and allow for that presence to be your true nature, that's where I feel like you're really making some growth. That it just becomes, part of your identity, and begin anew, the butterfly, part of your identity. The butterfly is a new version of the caterpillar, but it is the evolution of the same bug or insect, right? So when we see begin anew, it's this is a newer version of you, or a new way to look at things. It's creating stillness of the mind, allowing your mind to look at this situation. And it feels first and foremost like your hobbies, your passion, your work, your family. It feels like that priority, that this understanding that, hey, I can have a little bit of fun and that helps me get through the challenges in this situation and helps me appreciate the situation because I can also still enjoy it. And that the work does work. I feel like that starts as something that you like really enjoy doing. I honor how I want to feel. So like maybe a hobby, but then this awareness starts to trickle in other areas of your life, like work, like your relationships. And so next thing you know, you find you are transformed because of this, and all of the different experiences, relationships, and situations in your life become transformed because of that, because that's oneness, and oneness is the true nature. That's the awareness coming in for you for September, Capricorn. If we vibe, please subscribe to the channel. I hope that this helps as you navigate the month of September, and I'm wishing you all the best, blessing and love always. Take care.